things up with Shiima Xion and Michael Facade. It's been an eye for an eye in this rivalry for so very long. Will they finally settle the score? We're going to find out in just moments as we're about ready to go to ringside and Mr. Pedro DeLuca to kick off the action.
Come on, Pedro, sometime today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he weighs in at 180 pounds. Wrestling out of the Philippines, here is Shiima Xion.
Of course, Aaron McGuire joining me, and I can feel the ever-present Mr. Brinks behind me as well as we speak, as Shiima Xion makes his way to the Filipino Flex Factory. A man who's been all over the world, Japan, Mexico, and certainly all over the United States and Canada as well. But haven't seen much of him in PWO over the past 6 months due to an eye injury suffered at the hands of the spray paint of Michael the Bomber Facade. It truly hasn't been an eye for an eye with these two.
Oh man, this is one of those big time feuds. It gives tonight a big time. Hey, Joe Dombrowski, did you introduce me properly?
You're Aaron McGuire. What else?
I am the almighty agent, the root of all evil, the shot caller here in PWO, Agent Aaron McGuire.
We have a lot to talk about with you in this hour as well. A week away from the biggest PWO title match in recent memory as Johnny Gargano faces the odds. But right now we're set to hear the opponent. Michael Facade was originally taken out of action thanks to Shiima Xion when Facade was the first man to pin Shiima in PWO. Shiima took it personally and gave Facade one of Shiima's trademark costume makeovers, only instead of the Shiima Xion hairspray in the eyes, it was Facade spray paint. Facade was out for a number of weeks, of course, as we touched on a moment ago, returned the favor to Shiima, and tonight we hope to even the odds here. There's certainly one fan that doesn't enjoy Shiima Xion very much, as Facade tags his way into the ring here, makes his mark in Streetsboro, Ohio, on a night where we're going to hear from Jason Gorey, we're going to hear from Brian Bender, we're going to hear from a lot of shakeups going on in PWO, including the Sons of Michigan. They're still not on the same page, and in addition to that, PWO management has not heard from M-Dog 20 Matt Cross.
Oh no.
A week away from his scheduled four-way PWO championship matchup with Johnny Gargano, Jason Bane, and your boy Marion Fontaine, the megastar. We know who you're predicting there, who I think you have some kind of a business stake in, some kind of a financial investment in, even though you won't admit or acknowledge that.
No. There's nothing there. It's personal good best friends. That's all Marion Fontaine and I are. And then when you throw Mr. Brinks into the equation, you got one of the greatest threesomes ever in wrestling.
That remains to be seen. And certainly, I don't think that relationship is strictly personal, strictly friendship. There's a lot of money being exchanged. I think you're on the take, but we're going to talk a lot more about it. But right now, the bell is sounding to start this matchup, Facade and Shiima Xion, a very personal rivalry in its own right.
Pardon the interruption, Joe, but that's what I think we should do. We should talk about this match, not about money and dealings and outside business and all that kind of stuff. Joe, we're here to talk about wrestling.
But Shiima Xion doesn't seem to have much interest in wrestling right now against Michael Facade. We've seen Shiima talk big over the past couple of months. Now he's got Facade one-on-one, and he's on the run.
Well, see, what happened was Facade didn't give him the proper time to flex, and the man is the Filipino Flex Factory. So if he can't flex, how is he supposed to get ready for his match?
Facade goes springboard, the arm drag takedown on Shiima Xion. Facade opens this matchup early on with high impact offense. The Bomber is the perfect combination of discipline of the Japanese culture and style with the recklessness of life on the streets. There aren't many men anywhere, if any, who compete the way Michael Facade can.
Well, I think that's one of the main reasons why all these people seem to get behind him. They call themselves the Bomb Squad or the Facade Squad for Michael the Bomber Facade. But I don't know. If I was them, I'd get a new hero. If I was them, I'd I'd get behind Marion Fontaine, a megastar.
Really nice.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
The punch attack in the corner right into that allegedly pretty face of Shiima Xion. You know, he doesn't appreciate that one bit.
Well, that was right into the eye, the injured eye. I don't know how fair that was.
You're all about being fair these days, aren't you, McGuire? Great agility by Facade to kick back up, springboard moonsault, lateral press, deep hook of the leg, but barely got two. Let's check that agility out one more time. Michael Facade, perfect weight positioning, and now stays on top of Shiima Xion amateur style, now center of the ring.
That's something you don't see a lot of from Michael the Bomber Facade. Usually he's flying through the air. He went to the amateur ranks for that whole.
Facade can certainly go any style, but he's most at home in the air, and Shiima Xion with a handful of dreadlocks, but Facade recovers beautifully. The satellite head scissors to the outside of the air, and you can see that is an unprotected wood floor. There's no way to land out there that feels good.
No, there isn't, Joe, but, you know, enough about this match. Let's talk about the megastar.
Oh, please.
He's in line for a title shot next week, and I'd have to say that money's on him.
Oh, wait a second. Facade went high risk. Up top, Shiima Xion connects with a drop kick, and Facade hit very awkwardly in that landing. And there's a near fall center leg. Facade, gravity was his enemy there. Not only was he knocked off balance by the drop kick, but face, head, and neck just bounced whiplash style right off that tightly enforced top ring rope.
You know what I like best about tonight, Joe? Being in Streetsboro, Ohio for this live television taping of PWO. It's not another PWO profile. It's not another personality profile. We're here with live action, Joe.
I don't have to share the camera with you for an hour.
Hey, that was some of your best moments.
Oh, please.
You should have saw the rave reviews. Everybody was talking about it. Boy, we love Aaron McGuire. Aaron McGuire was great. He really carried Joe Dombrowski that week.
Shiima Xion grounding Michael Facade right now. Keep in mind, we're going to hear from the PWO champion Johnny Gargano and two of his challengers, Marion Fontaine and Jason Payne, this hour. We were scheduled to hear from Matt Cross as well, but again, management has reached out to him. We have not had any calls returned, any messages. I'm not sure where exactly M-Dog Matt Cross is. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I sure do too. I mean, I'm glad you haven't asked me because I don't know anything about it at all.
Can't help but detect a bit of sarcasm in your voice.
But I am an M-Dog 20 fan. I've been an M-Dog 20 fan since he was M-Dog 9.
Well, you guys certainly did have a nice little mutual admiration society in the ring when you both confronted Gargano a couple of months ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were going to take him out.
Yeah, you and him, really. Shiima Xion now looking to take out Michael Facade, though. Word to the grapevine is Shiima Xion feels a little bit offended and insulted over his position in PWO. He wants to be on top, and he wants to be competing for not only the PWO television title, but the PWO title itself as well.
Well, he's a worthy contender. I don't know if he should be competing for the PWO title. I mean, that's a position held by the megastar, Marion Fontaine.
Very subtle, Mr. McGuire. Shiima Xion with a fireman's carry down with a Samoan drop by the Filipino. And great agility into the springboard moonsault, but Facade gets the knees way up high. Shiima touched nothing but knees on that exchange, and you can see the impact one more time. That'll knock the wind right out of it.
Well, our production staff is right on top of everything.
And Michael Facade looking to stay on top of Shiima Xion, a man that calls himself Future of Fashion. Check out the springboard bulldog. Amazing innovation by the Bomber. The gi comes off, McGuire. Facade means business. He's ready to finish this thing off.
Wow, I love when the gi comes off, but what I love more than when the gi comes off is when it stays on. I don't need to see all that, Facade. Keep your gi on.
And Shiima Xion with a midstream adjustment. Facade gets caught in a face buster. Gourd buster attempt, but back with a super kick. Great back and forth offense from two athletes who know each other very, very well from their travels. Shiima a step ahead on that exchange, takes Facade to the outside and halts the pace once more.
I'm really interested to see what Shiima's got up his sleeve because, you know, basically he's been sitting on the shelf for the past 6 months waiting to do something.
Facade, tightrope walk, but Tom Dunn, the official.
Oh, he got in the way. What an idiot.
I believe Shiima Xion pulled the official in the way.
Ah, that's not the way I saw it.
Let's check this out one more time. There you see Shiima Xion pulled the senior official right in the way, and check this out.
No, we don't have any proof of that.
Both Shiima and Facade go into their corners. Shiima just grabbed his trademark hairspray. I think Facade may have been reaching for a spray paint. Yes, he was. You see, he has it.
Oh, no.
It's eye for an eye. It's what the crux of this issue has been.
Get him, Shiima.
Shiima swings first, a duck, and Facade, sent again face first right into that turnbuckle pad. There's a steel bolt behind that turnbuckle, and Shiima measures Facade, went for the spray again, the hairspray, but Facade turns it around.
No!
Just desserts for the supermodel, right in the eyes, and Facade sets up now for the Arashi Kage driver. Can he hit this?
Oh, no!
Can Facade even the odds? The official's up, and that's a 3 count. The Bomber gets the win. Let's check this out one more time, Aaron McGuire. The spray paint was countered. It was a battle of wills, a battle of strength, a battle of leverage, and the Bomber got it. And that's into the deadly, sick Arashi Kage driver by Michael the Bomber Facade. Big time win, Aaron.
If I was Shiima Xion, I'd petition that match. Tom Dunn was out of place the entire time. I don't know what he was doing. He's taking a nap on the ground, on the mat. This is ridiculous.
Still to come tonight, the